Hi guys, here's my let's play of the Dark Citadel. So I changed my tactics after the last couple of games, and what I decided to do was pay for the free gem removal skill, and that way I could progress with Cyrus and complete the Ausar Rising trilogy. And I saw that in fact I had 54 skill points to get for the gem removal, so I thought it was worth 1,000 chips, and I bought that skill, and that way I could remove my dark fire and use it with Cyrus. So it's made a lot of difference for me. And the way I was able to buy the skill is I did once make an in-app purchase when it was on sale. It was about $1 something for the smallest amount. And once you've made any in-app purchase, then you can buy any skill for chips. So that's how I've managed to do that. And I thought it's worthwhile because I had quite a lot of chips, and I've been getting them from completing goals and also completing clash mobs or joining in with clash mobs, as well as the trials and also the arena. So I'm having no problem getting chips, so paying for skills isn't a big deal, as I don't really need the chips for much more now that I've got the obscure map. That was the main thing, and most of the other maps give equipment that you can get other ways, so there's nothing too vital with the other maps. But the obscure map is definitely the one to go for, and then you can get the dark fire, and that's a real game changer. So here's Cyrus slashing through the titans easily with the 1000 dark fire, and it does make for a better game. And I'm continually trying to at least have one piece of equipment not mastered. That's why I'm wearing that very fashionable helmet there. I look a bit absurd, I think, but that's fine. It's all in the name of leveling. But at this stage for me it is hard to get extra gear because, as you can see, I've got very little gold. That's the main thing that I'm missing. And really I need to grind an act or quest a few times to get more gold, which means repeat an act I've already completed, and that way I would be able to accumulate more gold. But I haven't been doing that because I've just been recording it as I play, apart from arena and clash mobs. And I'm sure eventually I will manage to get some gold together. I'm trying to get the arena when it offers the 75,000, but I have missed that a few times, so I need to keep more of an eye on that arena. That really helps to accumulate, gold and chips. So I'm having no trouble here, and I'm on my way to Ausar. And I've gone the long way round this Dark Citadel because I wanted to open every chest, because everything is good for me at the moment. So all the extras in this quest I completed. And I've decided to put stats into Cyrus's health because I can then get the blacksmith to upgrade for less gold, which for me at the moment will be the best, and also there's second chance and after that, so that's definitely handy to have too. And I picked up a medium key, which was good. That gave me a fair bit more gold, so that was great. And I am behind with Cyrus. I was playing more with Isa. I try and keep my characters balanced. In my main character slot I've got them both basically equal awakening and level, so I'll try to do that with this one too, but at this stage it's harder because I've hardly got any gold. And I was able to get the next armor though, so that will help me level up with Cyrus. So a bit of background story with Ausar. If you don't know the lore, then the story is that Cyrus was originally Ausar, and Ausar is the baddie, the big bad guy, and even probably worse than the worker. So he's the main enemy, the main bad guy. And what happened, he worked with the worker, and the worker made the Infinity Blade, and that blade is the only weapon that can kill the Deathless, because the worker and Ausar and quite a few others, they're all deathless, basically immortal. So this one blade was the only weapon that could kill them. And once the worker had created that blade, then Ausar betrayed the worker and locked him up in that vault of tears. And that's the story in IB2, where the worker is under the ground in that vault and Ausar had put him there. And you see that in the animation at the beginning of IB3. There's a bit more background story. So yeah, the worker got betrayed. However, it seems he had some plan in place in case that happened, because he was able to be behind the memory wipe of Ausar. And that's what happened to Ausar the Vile. His memory got taken. And so when he woke up again with no memory, then he was Cyrus. And Cyrus doesn't remember all his bad actions. And at first he didn't know who he was at all, and that's IB1. He thinks he's having new lives, and he thinks it's a new person each time. And that's the condition he's in IB1. But in IB2 he starts remembering who he is, and then he realizes he is deathless, and in fact it's not a new person each time, it's the same person, and he's getting regenerated or reborn into a new body, but it's the same person, Cyrus. And in IB3 his memory comes back a lot more, and that's what he says to the worker Anissa, that he remembers. So he's now remembered his past. And what's happened, there was a cult for Ausar, and they've resurrected Ausar the Vile, as you see in this quest. And so this is the showdown between the good and bad Cyrus and Ausar, you know, like the two sides of the nature. And you see at the end of this fight, Cyrus isn't interested in hearing all the details from Ausar. He's finished with that side. He's not going back to being the bad guy. He's now the good guy. And now he wants to set some balance and make a better world and redeem the worker. And he believes that because he was redeemed and has become good after being bad, then the other deathless can be redeemed as well. So that's some background story to this game. And you'll see now I'm finishing off Ausar, and I got through him basically with one attack break with that dark fire. So that was really good. And he is a high level boss, so I was a bit concerned, but there was no problem there. And I got a large key. So that was really great. I hope you enjoyed watching this quest. Thanks for watching tamLChannel, your favourite channel for Infinity Blade. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and check out my website and social pages. Thanks, see you next time.